Breaking news right here, huh? Now, the STJD suspends Carrascal for 3 more games. He had recently gotten 3 more games. And they also made a decision about Leonardo Jardim. The court ruled on the fallout of the match between Flamengo and Palmeiras on the 23rd at Maracanã. That issue that Jardim also talked about in the press conference, which I said was whining, just a story, because he doesn't complain about the refereeing. He gives facts about what the reality is. He showed the reality, right? Unlike what we often see Abel and company doing, right? It's the assistant being helped, Abel himself, much worse. And nobody does anything. Nobody even reports it. It's already a shame that the STJD is reporting Leonardo Jardim then. The fourth committee of the Superior Sports Justice Court, the STJD, judged the developments this Thursday. Okay? Yeah. So that's it. Midfielder Carrascal was suspended for 3 games because of the red card he received in the match, a 30-day suspension, and a fine of 10,000. And Fernando, in this case, Fernando Munoz, right? Munoz, the masseur from Flamengo, right? Flamengo was fined 45,000 because of objects thrown onto the field and the confusion at the end of the game. Man, it's impressive, isn't it? When Gabigol celebrated, I'll also talk about the whining when Gabigol celebrated and they threw seats onto the field. I think they only charged Palmeiras symbolically, like 1 real, right? Just a little thing, right? Even Flamengo doesn't pay 45,000, but it's fine, just showing you guys the lack of criteria. On the other hand, coach Leonardo Jardim was acquitted, okay? So Carrascal will be out of the game against Curitiba this Saturday and 2 other games against Chapecoense and Sao Paulo. But God willing, he'll do well in the World Cup and will already be transferred, so it won't affect anything because Carrascal will do well in the World Cup, God willing. And he'll be transferred by Flamengo after the World Cup, and he won't even need to play against Chapecoense and Sao Paulo, okay? He would already be suspended anyway, okay? So Flamengo will appeal the decision regarding Carrascal, but at least Leonardo Jardim remains unaffected, right? He won't be suspended. He was acquitted. Flamengo believes that Leonardo Jardim's acquittal was objective and necessary, and that's what happened. Yeah, Carrascal's 3-match suspension will be the subject of an appeal, right? João Marcelo Costa, Flamengo's lawyer, also Flamengo believes that what they're considering is the repeat offense. What's weighing in this case is the repeat offense, not the conduct itself. That's why Flamengo will appeal. The other fines for throwing objects are in line with the tribunal's precedents. I disagree with the idea that they threw a chair, a seat, and didn't do anything serious. Flamengo's appeal will only be regarding the player, Carrascal, okay? Yeah, the Colombian midfielder faced punishment for the red card he got for hitting Murillo in the face. Yeah, man, the thing is, it was light, right? He goes for the ball, but he was reckless, right? So he was reported, yeah, for violent conduct. The penalty ranged from 1 to 6 games of suspension. He got 3, okay? Flamengo's defense requested acquittal or the minimum penalty of 1 game, considering that the foul committed by Carrascal was accidental, and much less than a recent punishment applied after the red card in the Fla-Flu, where Carrascal was punished with 2 games, okay? Yeah, in his vote, the reporting judge Gustavo Vaughan also considered that Carrascal did not intend to commit the foul, but he emphasized the recklessness. It was reckless, right? He took his chances, yeah, in that play and in other recent expulsions, okay? He decided to punish the player with a 2-game suspension, but the other auditors increased it to 3, okay? So we have this situation with Flamengo trying to appeal. Globo Esporte reports here that Leonardo Jardim says he mocked Abel. Leonardo Jardim has already become a defendant for the criticism he made of the refereeing during the press conference. The case was classified as disrespectful complaint. The prosecution considered that the coach attacked the honor of referee David Oliveira Lacerda by saying that it's very easy to give red cards to Flamengo. He always whistles for the same color, as he stated. Flamengo's lawyer, João Marcelo Costa, justified the absence of coach Leonardo Jardim, who was conducting training at that time. Even so, a video was presented in which the coach explains that his statements in the interview were an attempt to mock Palmeiras' position that was made public before the match, okay? And really, so he was the explanation from Leonardo Jardim, given by Flamengo's lawyer at the STJD, is that he was mocking those statements that Abel had made before the game. And where is the complaint against Abel? Look at what Leonardo Jardim said. My goal in the press conference after the game was to give an ironic response to that message the opponent sent before the game to try to influence things by saying it was an act of courage. To Peter, I responded to that message, not directly against the referee and his professional duties. So he was acquitted, explaining by video that he was, Flamengo's lawyer explained that he was giving training at the time of the trial. He couldn't be present, but he sent a video. So the video was presented at the STJD. The coach's defense was accepted and the judges were unanimous in acquitting him, because he explained that he was actually being ironic about Abel's statements, who wasn't even reported, spent the whole week with courage, I don't know what, talking, saying a bunch of things and wasn't reported. Where is the report against Abel? Now, where is the report against Abel? And then Leonardo Jardim makes an ironic comment about Abel, and it wasn't to attack the referee, okay? Flamengo's lawyer explained, we talked about this, even that the prosecution had understood that the coach had attacked David Oliveira's honor. Lacerda, when saying that it's very easy to give red cards to Flamengo, and also with the statement that the whistle is always the same color, but he was actually being ironic about Abel Ferreira, and he made that clear in a video that the defense showed, right? So we had the defense, Flamengo's lawyer, right, presenting a defense with a video, right, of Leonardo Jardim, right? João Marcelo Costa presenting a video of Jardim, who couldn't go to the STJD to defend himself, okay? So it's important for us to point out that Leonardo Jardim was actually being ironic about Abel Ferreira. Now soon, Abel Ferreira will be mentioned. Someone will say, see, there was Leonardo Jardim. Actually, he was being ironic about Abel, and now they're going to create controversy over this, man. Abel spent the whole week provoking, and there's no complaint. The guy is right to defend himself, to defend and mention that he was, he mentioned that he was being ironic about Abel Ferreira, period, end of story, acquitted, and life goes on.
Good morning, everyone. Well, an update about the player Neymar. He showed up here at Granja Comari yesterday. He did all the medical exams, the additional tests, and we finished with an MRI that identified a grade 2 muscle injury in his calf. It's not just swelling. The athlete is continuing his treatment. Our expectation is that within 2 to 3 weeks, he'll be cleared to return with us. He is undergoing treatment, intensive treatment. We are able to assist this progress day by day, but for now, that's our expectation. Thank you very much, Doctor.
The warm-up footage. We have 15 minutes of training here with Neymar, Felipe, Alexandro, Lucas, and Paquetá working on this drill.
Remember that Leonolet is on the other field. Manet is in the annex, training there with the goalkeepers. Move a little to the side for me, please. Thank you. Paquetá together with Vinicius Jr. over there. Look, will we see this reunion at Flamengo too?
Vinicius Jr. said it will happen soon, right? We've got the ball now.
And now, thank you. Okay. So you just can't. There's already training going on in the belly, right? It's all good, but then when it's time for the treatment, right? Now we already have to go for 3 seconds, right? Thank you.
So, what's your name?
Less than thank you.
Minutes in the noon match, now even less. No, I won't want to have everything anymore. The current goalkeeper who just arrived. Yeah, doing it too, so I said.
No, Vinicius has a lot more.
Vinicius is playful, he's cool, he talks to everyone, he's really approachable, you can say that. I have a toothache.
Isn't it? Thank you.
Minutes, okay?
Five. Huh?
Thank you. Leave out the thank you.
Check out this little chat here.
Son of the bread over there with Kalasa, look, thank you. Or wear socks?
Cement is really part of life, you know?
Yeah, I didn't go by every day in the morning, you know?
See, it's almost night. Nice, thank you.
Will it be Gerald what?
Second. It is. You can't fly a drone here. You don't need to come up here, man. Go to that wall. Come this way. What's wrong, Julio? Thank you. Alexandro, you're on the wing and it looks like you'll be at Flamengo for another year, right?
All signs point to Alexandro renewing his contract with Flamengo for another season.
He's there on the training field together with Leo Pereira. Look. The sun is in front of me. I can't see anything. Now a little run. And now it's for real. First national team training session at Granja. Just you all, Granja. Preparation for the World Cup. Preparation for the World Cup. Remember, it's Leo Pereira, Danilo, Alexandro, and Paquetá representing Flamengo. Vinicius Jr. and Wesley were left out. And Leo Nanete, who is Flamengo's goalkeeper from the youth team, only 18 years old.
but he was called up to participate in the national team's training sessions during the World Cup. Let.
I can't see, man. I wanted to do that training.
I'm looking into doing some training sessions.
2 weeks off. I'm just gonna use the jump rope so no one comes with me. Thank you. Let me know. Now let's get started. The name. Wow, I'll look at you with that look. That's cool, right? Bruno, Mateus Cunha, Wesley, Fabinho, Bremer, and Wesley, and Wesley, and Wesley. Thank you. No, because he is... Here it is. Here, thank you. It's hard, you know? It's dark here, but it's beautiful, isn't it? Still selling a lot in the same place. Wow, I don't remember what the name is. The first training session of the national team is coming up. I don't know if they are. They haven't all arrived together in that Acquittal yet.
I remembered it.
We arrived at the first training camp of the USSR.
I'm not sure if that's good or bad.